Hi, and welcome to another episode of Celebritea, where I'm going to give you the best in entertainment news. Oscars 2015 premiered February 22nd. Of course, all the big stars came out dressed to the T. Really nice event. One of the highlights of the night was when John Legend and Common won for Best Original Song for the movie Selma. It was really nice. My favorite part of them winning was when Common did his acceptance speech, and he just talked about bridging the gap between social orientation, religion, gender, and all these things that we let separate us, and just using that to bring us together. And I just felt like that was just really nice of him to use that moment, that beautiful moment of him winning an Oscar. He used that moment to just shed light on issues that can help us as a people and as a culture. So that was really cool. Shout out to John Legend and Common, and congratulations. Now, earlier that night, Zendaya, who is a former Disney star, now model and singer and actress, she was at the Oscars looking very beautiful in a white gown and faux locks. If you are not familiar with faux locks, they are basically locks that you can weave into your head. They're temporary locks that you can take out. She looked beautiful. She looked like a modern day Lisa Bonet. So Juliana Rancic, who is basically the queen of E, the network E, she's on Fashion Police, also on E! News, and she has her own reality show with her husband Bill Rancic. So she watched Zendaya on the red carpet on Fashion Police, and she basically made comments saying that her dress smelled of petroleum oil and weed. Yeah, so I had to think about that and do a moment of silence again, because I still cannot comprehend how somebody can be so ignorant to try to marginalize this 18-year-old child to a certain group of people because of the texture of her hair. It's crazy. So Zendaya she's mixed. Her father is African American. He has locks. So she says that she went to the Oscars wearing locks just to shed light on a beautiful texture of hair and just to bring light to the culture, basically. And so Juliana Rancic, I don't know what makes her think that she's funny. I understand that Fashion Police is supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be entertaining, of course. But where do we draw that line? I just felt like it was ignorant, and it was just a little bit racist to me just to say that she smells like weed because she has locks in her hair. Because she doesn't have blonde hair and blue eyes? I really didn't understand that. Zendaya, I would say it was a nice, nasty response, but it was a more educated, that's what I thought, you should have did your research, don't ever come for me again response. She goes on Instagram and basically names all these prominent African American leaders who have locks in common, who don't smell like weed. So she basically just told Juliana, like, look, the next time you want to throw a shot at me about my hair, you need to do your research. So Juliana apologized to Zendaya on E! News, as she should have. Then Zendaya gets back on Instagram to accept her apology after doing another nice, nasty, educated response. So thank you, Zendaya. But Juliana Rancic, next time do your homework, girl. Like, I love you, but you gotta get it together. You gotta get it together. But speaking of getting it together, Drake and Tyga and Kylie and Amber and everybody else in that circle needs to get it together, because it's just a mess. So Drake came out with his new mixtape. It's called If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. It's really, really dope. It's getting rave reviews. I love it. My favorite song on there is Legend. I love that song. Okay, so he has a song on there taking a shot at Tyga, saying, I quote, the lyrics are, act your age, not your girl's age. Okay, obviously that's to Tyga. So The Breakfast Club is a radio station stationed in New York, and they also premiere their interviews or showcase their interviews on YouTube and other websites like that. So they have had Chris Brown, Amber Rose, and Tyga on the show in like a span of a week. So they've asked all three of them about Kylie Jenner. Like, it's crazy. The 17-year-old is driving everybody crazy. Like, everybody wants to know what's going on with Kylie and Tyga. So when the Breakfast Club asked Chris Brown about Tyga and Kylie, Chris Brown says basically that's his homie. That's the homeboy. They do music together. Whatever he does, he supports, right? So then when the Breakfast Club asked Amber about Kylie and Tyga, she basically is like, Kylie's a child. She need to go to bed. She's a child. She needs to go to bed. That's how she talks. So then when they asked Tyga about him and Kylie, basically he was saying that they're really cool, they're friends, but they're not dating. If you choose to date her in the future, then that would be his business. So we all know what that means. But no judgments here. No judgments here, because you know what? While they were in New York discussing Kylie Jenner was in California buying a $2.7 million mansion for herself at 17 years old. I'm going to leave it at that. So next week, we're going to have some more news for you. We're going to have some more stories for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.